flames lighting up the sky. I ain't never seen fire shooting up so.
Shit. Lord, please forgive me for the day I finally fall apart. Come to you with open arms. Heard you good at healing hearts. God bless the dead, move from the past. 9 million all cash. I feel blessed, had the bread stash. I woke up feeling saucy, blew the whole bag. Hey, not a sign, hey, pig it down, hey. A little half trying to find my brain. 1 minute, 2 minutes, getting tricky out here, my what's going on?
Getting tricky out here, my what's going on? It's a TDE party, ladies and gentlemen.
I'ma look to the wind.
Oh, yeah, there's some real West. Real West. I like that drum programming on that. It's got like a house feel to it.
My house smell like ganja. Yo, kids, I'm dealing with problems. I don't take advice with no hoes.
I don't take advice from no with no hoes. It's crazy. That's beautiful.
Slow down, follow the process. I'm in the zone. Kicking all that gangster shit and checked in. Heavy in these streets to me, it weighed in. It's a new celebration of this groovy, better living lifestyle.
This sound like Jerome from Martin.
One of the original players.
From him and
The American dream, hoorah. What is police at going live?
Hoorah. Let's see what Q talking about.
Bring the dope, bring the hoes, bring the money back. Bring the dope, bring the hoes, bring the money back.
So the intro to Blue Lips, a lot more singing. He didn't really say anything too impactful, too introspective. Kind of on my feet, on my toes. I don't know what to expect just yet.
I'ma get my own stay on high. Somebody even here spinning that joke. Make me smile.
I think I expected him, if I had any expectations, I thought he would come back and just start rapping off the top, start smacking. But he ain't do that. It's the most of I think I've ever heard Q sing in like the entirety of me listening to Q's music. I could tell it's gonna be a little bit more different, a little bit more experimental than I thought it would be, which is an interesting take for someone that's hasn't dropped an album in 5 years. But no thoughts yet. Pop. Well, Rico, I ain't heard from Rico in a minute. This might be higher energy. I'm feeling the high. Let's get some highs in there. Let's get some highs in there.
Hella million sold, no friends. Bitch, I was locked in. Level up, nigga popped in.
Pop, second song on the album. High energy for sure. Love to hear Rico. Great to hear Rico on that. Definitely something performed and constructed and written to be executed on tour. That drop kind of caught me off balance. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, this the one that I heard of when he did it at the El Rey. The little snippet he did under the blue lighting. This shit dirty. I ain't gonna lie. The instrumentation, all that is dirty. It's dirty.
Gang shit. I invented that, huh?
He did say also on the record, he said, I started this gang shit. Well, you know, if I were to do a matter of fact, well, actually, I know this shit gonna go up at shows crazy. Rico Nasty like evil Flo Milli. That's my take. That's like Flo Milli's evil side. You feel me? You know how they do like Bokeem, the actor Bokeem, they said he's evil Dave Chappelle. Same take. I still don't have much of an opinion yet. I'm just soaking it all in. I'm not trying to do what I did for Kendrick Lamar's album when he came back and expect a certain sound. I'm just going to allow for Q to paint the picture, deliver a sonic landscape, a sonic picture, a motion picture, how he sees fit. Thank God for me. Let's get into it. Good job, Larry. Is that good job, Larry? Is that June?
I swear to God, my whole thing been wicked. Tried to keep the peace, but all our peace around is bitches.
This is smooth. I like this. This smooth so far.
All my bitches gon' lie for me. Thank God for me. Lil G-Wagon, that Tesla cheap.
I think I'm liking the vibe. I'm liking how he rapping. I like the energy.
Red-handed on candy.
Oh!
Jazz nigga, you fancy. IG looking like Bambi. Real life.
Is that a Chicken Head sample? Is that a 3 6 Mafia sample? That sound like Chicken Head. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling the Chicken Head sample. I'm feeling the switch up. It's the record I was looking for. When I heard it back in August, I needed that. Oh, that's the one I was looking for. Oh, this is the record I was looking for. Bro, that producer on The House Is Burning. Cal Banks. He did that like Cal and Friends. I've been looking for this.
Heard a real ass nigga won't die.
Yeah.
Shit, a legend like me can't die.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
I know we give them a lot of shit, a lot of flack. I know we give the executives at Top Dog Entertainment and we accuse them for mismanaging talent by not allowing them to drop more frequently or forcing them to drop more frequently. But I was thinking today, while I was preparing to do this reaction for this album, that it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah. Oh, if I go right now,
I'm fine.
If I die right now,
I'm fine.
With a mirror at home, I'm fine.
Oh, it doesn't mean that since Schoolboy Q last time he dropped was Crash Talk, it doesn't mean he hasn't been recording music. You know, he said on the podcast that like I'm recording every day. It just allows the artist to not have to go through changes and go through different phases in their life and in their music in the public eye and face so much scrutiny because, you know, if they're trying different shit, the fan base is going to be like, this is not cute. This is not what I expect from you. You know what I'm saying? It allows the artist to make 1, 2, 3, 4 albums and shelve it if they want to. I like the line, you know, if you ain't want to do the work, why sign?
Keep trying.
Oh.
If you couldn't do the work, why sign? Want the money or you want to inspire?
I've heard SZA say this. I've heard Q say this. I've heard Dot say this. I've heard Zay say this. They've all said they've recorded multiple albums, and once they evolve as a person in their life, because life imitates art and vice versa, it's all a cycle. It's a vicious and a beautiful cycle, that they needed time to make a sonic landscape, a body of work that reflects their life and their tastes and what they want to portray to the world. And to me, that is a true sign of artistry, and I can't do nothing but respect it. So Blueslides, I'm liking the vibe so far. I know a lot of people assumed, or maybe they were right, correctly asserted that this Blueslides seems like it was a tribute to Mac, and just I hear a lot of growth as a human from Q.
Blueslides, I've been sliding through your whole shit. Yeah, presidential rollies, I took big risks.
And I remember he was saying in an interview that it was hard for him to be able to talk about crashing out in that way, and I think that's why he named it Crash Talk. It was hard for him to get back. He had grown so much past from the streets, and he had done so much great and so much positivity, and he made so much money. And like he said in this record, he didn't help, or maybe it was a record before this, that he had helped so many different people, and he has made such a positive impact that he needed to make music that would reflect his life. And I know that he's been having this type of tug and pull between making the album that he wants to make and the critics or the audience is choosing what their favorite albums are. And maybe this will be the album that he finds a perfect marriage to creating the album that he wanted to create, that he wanted to tour, and that he was proud of, and that also the album that it will be received really well.
Better climb out of that hole before you fuck up your blessings, before you realize that it's over with and start to get desperate.
So far, 4 tracks in, I like the music a lot. I like the music on this a lot. It's very soulful, very jazzy. It has a lot of space. He's not really like a rapper on this. You get what I mean? It feels like he's a composer. I don't know. Maybe you heard him in 2010, 2011. It's a very different Q this time around.
Been a prisoner in my own house. I don't know if they notice. I done broke down so many times. Next time I'm gonna catch me.
He said he's gonna rap forever, and I believe him. At this rate, you know, why not? I hope he doesn't take so much time in between the next album, but he probably will.
We split the profit with the people. We be all lit. Top 10, not 10, bitch. We all in.
All right, Yeern 101. This was a single that I didn't check out. I want to check out on the Float album.
Nigga, how you live with no spine? Bro, nigga, better off dying. Man, you niggas got nerve.
Yeah, this some shit that's gonna land you on K-Cal, high speed chase, going down to 405. You know what I mean? Bronco shit, Bronco chase shit.
You would've watched 250 in a bitch so blue.
switch ups on these are effective. High energy, high speed chase music, especially the switch ups. Like sometimes on some albums, I know a lot of people complain about switch ups. That like it should have just been its own song, but I feel like these are very effective, very needed transitions. I think it adds to the emotion, and I think it allows for Q to add different textures and colors to the music that he's going for. The messages and everything like this is very subtle. Like I don't think he aimed to do too much. I don't think he aimed to be a revolutionary so far. I don't think he's aimed to be like, I'm the best rapper ever. I don't think he aimed to be, I'm the hardest rapper ever. I think he just flying through these beats. He's flying through these beats. It's very skilled though. Very skilled. I mean, he's a skilled rapper. You know this. You know the Q is a dope ass rapper. But I like the line of, you know, you got $1 to your name, but you all gang gang. Ain't got $1 to your name, but you all gang gang. Excuse me. And that's just crazy. Those are the most dangerous people that like ain't got no money to your name, but you got a pole. You gotta stay away from those people, man. Them people are ready to crash out. Lovebirds, very soulful, very soulful. I like the switch ups. It was knocking.
Got a spaceship go or ain't no limit near. Heard that.
There's some like Black Panther shit right here.
I'm really as cool as I seem. I'm good with the hook Hakeem. I'm good with the
hook Hakeem. This is probably my favorite rapping from Q on the album so far. He kind of sound like a. Ooh, my shit almost collapsed, nigga. Hold on, bruh. This shit knocking so hard. This shit trying to knock my camera out of frame. Hold on, bruh. What the fuck was I about to say? I don't even know what the hell I was gonna say. Run it back, man. Oh, that I was about to say. He sound like a mixture between Baby Keem and Cypress Hill, low key. I'm just treated you wrong. I like both the features on this. I like the production. This feel like it was recorded at night. I feel like Schoolboy Q is a huge night recorder. You know what I mean? Oh my God, we good. Movie was fire.
And today I found out that you fools are paying $2.75 a line.
Fucking crazy. That's crazy. AZ Track probably got my best feature, best verse on the album so far. I feel like a hood medley.
Bitch, let me put you in a movie. Niggas can smoke like a Lucy. Fox 5, Channel 9, make the newsy.
That's what it is. It feel like one big house party. Or maybe one long day on the block. Like whatever you experience, your ups and your downs, your trials and your triumphs. This felt like something that you slide at the house party. You getting worked on and shit like that. It's ops in there. You know what I'm saying? It could get a little spooky. It could get a little dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's women in there. It's money in there. Gang is in there. You know what I'm saying? It feel like just some real west shit.
Ain't my bad that she chose to be choosy. Look, I got bitches. I got ops. I got setups. I got drops.
I got bitches. I got ops. I got setups. I got drops. I like how he flowing. I like the drum pattern on that shit. Like AZ Chike's energy. I like the switch up. I like what Q's talking about. Like this the one. This the one. They gonna spend this on Power. You know what I'm saying? Power 106 gonna get this. The Real gonna get this. 92.3. You feel me? Real West Side shit. And I know Irene is proud. I know Giggles Irene is proud.
Put me in the movie. I was a badass kid like Boosie.
Perfect. Lottery purchase. Nigga, I can vacate here. My big ass kitchen. A runway here. My kids playing soccer.
Big ass kitchen. A runway here. You know, this the one that he, I think he did part of his rollout, right? It's probably the Blue Slide, and he was rapping with the mic up in the mirror. And it seemed like he was freestyling. It seems like he was like, this one seems like a more punch-in method. I just seemed like he was just like more stream of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he's too focused on writing the catchiest records yet. The best top line or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he's truly concentrated on having just classic verses.
Boy, you only get your gifts to your habits. That nigga's a hazard. Look at him crack.
That nigga's a hazard. You already know what I'm about to say. 99
bitches in the driveway.
99 bitches in the driveway. I did expect to hear some like undeniable verses though. I said I had no expectations, but I thought, you know, I would get like some just undeniable verses. But I'm cool with what I got so far. Like I said, this feel like one big house party. I'm really from Fig. I'm really from Hoover. I'm not. He is. I'm just repeating what he. This sound like Jerome from Martin.
One of the original players.
From a Himalaya.
I done hit the world with my crib. I done leveled up my living. I ain't dance around in no skillet. Oh, you prostitute me pimp.
He talking his shit. Oh.
Yeah. Time to get money, let's get it and go. Nigga, your bitch got a negative ass. Nigga, you lame, better stay in the past.
Yo, bitch got a negative ass. Never heard that in my life. Can't say I have.
Rich ass nigga done sparked the fuse. Rich ass nigga done came to lose. Rich ass nigga might change your move.
That nigga can't lose. That nigga might change the move. I didn't have this stank face a whole record. It's right before even Freddie even came on. I know Freddie about to body this shit. I know Freddie about to lay down something crazy. Hold on, let's see what Freddie do. Let's see what Freddie do.
If I ever see that pussy nigga academics, I'ma catch another lawsuit.
Of course he go diss academics. Of course.
You the most hated, then they gotta love it like fuck.
That bald ass nigga is skating. Big Rabbit was sliding. That old ass bald ass nigga was sliding, boy. Hey man, Freddie is always involved in some nut ass shit online. Nut ass shit. Shit that I don't really care to see about his personal life. You know what I'm talking about. But boy, can that boy rap. Boy, is he good at rapping.
Cause it sure looks to me like them niggas ain't playing.
Them niggas ain't playing.
Them niggas ain't playing.
Them niggas ain't playing.
Them niggas ain't playing. Them niggas ain't playing. It's the grown version of Druggy with Hoes. Let's see.
House full of pain and it be like that. Fell out of love and it be like that.
House full of pain and it be like that. Fell out of love and it be like that. It do be like that. I like the drum programming a lot. I do. Like I said, it's got that house feel. I like the callback to Druggy with Hoes. Marijuana hydro.
Marijuana hydro. Pussy hoe. Ass titties. Marijuana hydro.
Yeah, the callback to Druggy with Hoes.
I checked off the list on my dreams. Cats don't deserve the shit that I bring. Cats don't earn the shit that I burn. Little niggas standing tall and be firm.
This shit tough so far. Listen, I'm so happy Soul's alive. I'm so happy Soul survived and he's still alive, man. He is easily a top 5 rapper to me. We just talking about the skill of rapping. Can we just be honest? It's just the skill of rapping.
Uppers got me on TN. I spent $1 million to be zen. Want a Jesus piece with diamonds in it. Still curse words in my hand. Let's begin.
Not most number ones ever. Not most. Let's just talk about the skill of rapping. I don't put many people above. Maybe like Lupe and like shit like that.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I'm higher than heaven above. Enough is just never enough. I'm stuck when I should be leveling up. My main bitch then fell out of love.
Soul said my main bitch then fell out of love. I'm feeling that. I like this a lot. It's different. It's different for Q. I like it a lot.
This my time of the year, little bruh. I don't hang around with them niggas, they suck. I ain't about to argue with you, baby, that's
I don't hang around with them niggas. They suck.
I deserve it all, yeah, did it big. Looking at him fall, it was never his. Little stupid ass, do what stupid is. Black nigga paid, ain't doing rent.
It's a very interesting take. I feel like Q's rapping like, I could be wrong on this. He's rapping as if like he just got paid. Like he's been paid for a very long time, but it's like, it almost comes across like I'm shocked I'd even made it. I'm shocked y'all let me make this much money. Like that's how it seems like he's rapping. Like I'm shocked that y'all let me have all this. Y'all gave a nigga all this from Hoover. You gave all this nigga like this. You gave me this from Fig. This is all mine. This is all mine. I'm still here. I ain't gotta go to jail for it. That's what it's. He like. I ain't gotta go. Oh, mic just came off. I ain't gotta go to jail for it?
I've been balling for years. Half of my purchase is full of my tears. Start full of nothing was down on it bad.
Half of my purchase is full of my tears.
Thought you was solid, but really a snail. Vision like water, no wonder he sails. Stuck in my head like
Vision like water, no wonder he sail. That's some sensei shit. That's some like jujitsu type shit. Like vision like water, no wonder he sail. I like that line. That's probably my favorite line on the album. Like he's rapping, I can hear him, and he's setting the tone and the pacing of the record, but I was so lost in the actual music and the construction of the sounds. A lot of interesting sounds on this record. That's probably the MVP of this record, of this whole album, is the sounds on this. It's very forward pushing, very experimental. But I kind of was just like in a zone. I was in a zone when it came to Nunu, so. You may be surprised with the experimentation. I'm certainly not. Maybe you're surprised at the level of raps. Either does it for you, doesn't do it for you. You can let me know in the comment box.
I took the chance and really won.
I took the chance and really won. That is the theme of this album. Like, I risked this and I came out victorious. I did not go to jail. I did not die. A lot of people died around me, but I also changed a lot of people's lives for the better. And I brought a lot of people from my neighborhood that otherwise would have no opportunity at this level of success living. Even if they don't amount to what I amount to, they are still seeing such a positive representation of what can come from an area that isn't expected to do well. That is one of the most feared and notorious gang-infested areas in all of Los Angeles. To have somebody to do well from that area is statistically unlikely. And the fact that he did it, that seems like the theme of this album. I did it. I did it. I'm having fun, but also what came with the money and the fun came some undesirable features of that fame. It's the downside. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the yin without the yang. You don't get into this industry, all this money and all this opulence, which can turn into gluttony. The opulence, it's a balance between opulence, gluttony, and just like it's never enough. And that can come with a lot of sacrifice, heartache, pain, and all that leads to a reflection. So in the end, it could lead to your doom, or it could lead to your prosperity. You decide. But it seems like everyone's journey is different through fame and money. As I see all my favorite artists evolve and mature, they all have similar stories, similar outlooks, similar experiences, but all of them tell their stories in their own unique way. And I see Q doing that right now for sure. I would have loved to hear like Benny the Butcher or like Cole or somebody on that. That would have been super dope.
Yeah. Wow. It's the guy.
I heard a snippet of this on the rollout, but I didn't hear much more. I was like, I just wouldn't wait for the flow album. I want to wait. Oh, he gave the credit. This is the one he gave the credit to Father McConan, and Key.
Back in love with this shit. Back in love with this shit. Back in love with this shit.
Doing donuts in the whip. You said you're doing donuts in the Aston Martin. That's a callback. You may not know what that means.
You said you're in the Aston Martin. You said you're in the Aston Martin doing donuts.
Yeah, I said that. This sounds like doing donuts in the Aston Martin, round and round, while the camera is like this, bird's eye view. All types of money, women, all type of shit. That's what it feel like. This feel like a joyride. It feel like another gear in the joyride of this album. Who is Devin Malik? He got about 2 or 3 features on his album that I'm not saying the brother isn't talented, but I've never heard of him, and I don't know if the quality of what he is and the skill level of what he is deserves 3 or so features on the album, unless he's not his partner or from his block. I'm guessing he's from his block. The bass line on this is sick. It's nasty. It's sturdy. I like it. I like the interpolation of wrist. That shit had me and my homies jumping. Father, Key. I love McConan. Love that record. Still do. Because when you see the title, you think Back in Love, like you think it's going to be a love song, but it's like fell in love like with actually rapping. Fell in love like actually putting it out. Because it doesn't seem like he ever stopped rapping. It doesn't seem like he lost a step. It seemed like he does this effortlessly. It seems like the whole entire album he did this with no effort, like rapping with no effort. That's the one thing I can say as a knock, but also a gift, that he's so great at rapping. I don't think he challenged himself on the rapping aspect. I think he challenged himself to approach different sounds and different beats and see where he fits in the pocket. He did that very well. But in terms of just like the art of rapping, I think he coasted on already the skill he already built up until this point. Like he didn't have to do too much. It seemed like rap came very easy, which is dope. It means he's skilled. But I didn't see him be like, "Ooh, that was challenging for Q." I feel like he challenged himself. I didn't feel like he challenged himself writing raps, so to speak. But I also like the hunger, I like the tonality, I like everything. He did everything right as a rapper, but I was like, he coasted a little bit, in my opinion.
Like Future, I was pushing that work. Wore house shoes on your turf.
Like Future, I was pushing that work. Wore house shoes all on your turf. Some slick shit. He got some slick bars in this bitch. Likely the single too.
Hey, you know what I mean? I got some screws loose in this thing. You know what I mean?
take some time.
Okay, not a single. Definitely not a single.
You see how I'm clutch, the only of us. Slid through that many nights.
I like what I like that. I like when he take a breather from the flow. I like that. I like when Q's personality and character come out. Like he did that. He did it in flashes on this album. I wish he would have showed a little bit more personality, but he did though.
Death and beauty all alike. I tried so many times, like how was I'ma climb the height? Who knew I'd be dynamite?
I know when he played the album for Jigga, because he did, thanks to Hip Hop Twitter. I bet you this is one of the ones he loved.
We all seen hell, right? So tell me then what's better than hell. Life is what you make it, and it's still ain't enough. It's yo.
I like this a lot. I thought it was gonna be the single because I saw Jazzy, and Jazzy's very melodic. I thought it'd be like one of those type of records, but it wasn't. It was like it's a deep album cut. Deep. I could see one of these. I could see this being an album favorite along with Movie. I like Foux, the Druggies with Hoes, continuation on it. Thank God for Me. That's a solid album though. Very solid so far. I forgot this nigga's from Germany. I forgot he was born in Germany, bro. You let me know in the comment box if you're happy with what you got. I'm happy with what I got so far.
My superhero's a woman. You know she served for this country. Sent her back to the Hoovers. Left her son for the shooters. We in the streets playing catch.
You know what's kind of crazy? The black mothers and black fathers that came here to have their kids in the 70s and 80s that are 70s and 80s babies. A lot of them looked at California like it would be a great place to raise their children, not really factoring how drugs and lack of opportunity and resources would affect our communities in the way that it did. I don't know if they foresaw them raising their children in the jungles. I don't know if they foresaw like what gang life would be, what drugs would be, what violence would be like, what crime would be like. And if they did know about it, I don't know if they could have did anything to avoid it at that point in time. But y'all let me know. Did they just see the palm trees and sunshine like a lot of people did, like all the weather and everything like that? That's going to be a great destination. It's going to be paradise. And you come here and it's like warfare, yo.
My babysitter knew I had the strap on contact. My dog beat life, didn't snitch, and I'm proud of that.
That's tough.
I see they jealous. We
Bang, a little for some and a whole lot for others.
It's a Negro spiritual, man. This album classifies as a Negro spiritual. I ain't gonna lie, for sure.
Gotta watch for these devils that see your shit and get control. Careful on that road. Dumb little nigga getting low what he old.
This shit sound like a trip to Africa. I feel like I'm on a flight to Africa. The Black Renaissance going to Ghana. You know what I'm saying? I hear all the black people migrating to places in Africa like Ghana and everything like that. They're calling it like, you know what I'm saying, the new destination for blacks. You know what I'm saying? If we tired the racism and economic inequality, that we should go to Ghana. That's what they telling us.
I don't take advice from niggas with no hoes.
I don't take advice from no niggas with no hoes. It's crazy. That shit is beautiful. That's my favorite line on the album, if you were wondering. There we go. Found it.
Home of the brave, ran by the slaves, stole everybody's name. So white Jesus on the chain, I feel proud when it hangs. Tried to hide from the face.
He going crazy on this. This the best rapping from him on this album. Right here on this album. Right here. Time Killers. He's rapping his ass off.
Nigga, it ain't that hard. When I'm grooving in the NASCAR, the Hoover Street of Mozart. Boy, living on a postcard.
He's talking that shit.
They're for the hard art. Fuck y'all.
Shit.
That was crazy.
That shit was crazy. Childish Major never dropped that song that I wanted. Never did. Every time I see him, I saw him already at Ones to Watch. I'm going to keep bumping into Childish Major throughout my life, and I'm going to tell him, you never dropped that record that I wanted. All right.
Hey, it's so sight. Yeah, quiet down. Hey.
No complaints with this album.
This some drop top shit. We gon' bounce out quick. We gon' slide like this. How do Babe Ruth?
I know this shit was tough when he premiered this for 200 people. If you're one of 200 people that saw He invited 200 people to El Rey this past week to get exclusive listen to this. I know y'all went crazy for this, for sure.
You the people's elbow, creme de la creme ho.
You the people's elbow. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Last song on the album, Smile. Probably gonna ride this one out. Smooth out. Very tough album, Q. Tough.
My old bitch get swerved. I fell off. Oh, word. The new car go sky.
Bravo. A hood medley. A come up of all come ups. Success of all proportions.
That's it.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Stilo. I and the team have just created a Discord server, and we would love for you to join. Now, if you're a content creator watching me, a YouTuber, streamer, podcaster, this is the place for you. If you're just a general music fan, you want to have hot takes, debates, you know, send memes, be around friends and like-minded individuals, this is the place for you. If you're a songwriter, engineer, producer, you're an artist, this is the place for you. You're looking to get your music heard, this is the place for you. If you're a future music industry professional making power plays, connecting people, you know, you want to find an artist, you want to find a gem, this is the place for you. A&Rs, future digital marketers, future graphic designers, photographers, creatives, as well as business professionals. We are all in one community, and we would love to have you. If this is something you're interested in, the link is in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment. We will see you there. Now, enjoy the video.